I am telling you, you will wear it more than any other jumper in your wardrobe. Well, hello there and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Kira and I'm your resident style solutionist, and I share videos on shopping for the best basics on the high street, how to build a capsule wardrobe, and lots of fun trend videos. So if that sounds good to you, then do hit subscribe because I would love to have you back for more videos. So in today's video, I am showing you everything that is new in my wardrobe for the autumn season. And guys, I'm so excited for these videos. I've been kind of tentatively picking up a few pieces here and there, and I do like to start my autumn shopping quite early. I always find that the best pieces tend to sell out really quickly, especially the stuff that is, I find, the best value for quality tends to kind of get snapped up. So I've been doing the legwork. I have found some incredible pieces. We've got some knitwear, we've got some beautiful trousers, we've got some gorgeous accessories, there's some suede in there, we've got some shoes. There's honestly so much good stuff. I'm so excited. I will leave links to everything right down in the description below, and I will also leave info on the sizing that I took, as well as any discount codes that I found for you today. So without rambling on too much, let's get into the first few pieces that I've picked up for my autumn wardrobe, which is some delicious cashmere knits. I am so glad that I finally have my hands on this piece, and it is the most beautiful brushed cashmere sweater. I wish that you could feel the softness of this through the screen. This jumper is another colorway of my absolute favorite, all-time most worn knit in my wardrobe, which is my grey cashmere knit from Lilysilk. If you've seen any of my other capsule wardrobe videos or like favorites videos, you'll have seen this jumper. I have it in the beautiful grey color. Last year they released it in the charcoal color, and you best believe I snapped that up as well. I live in them non-stop. I honestly wear them in the summer as well. Here in Ireland, and I know in the UK, the evenings are not that warm and you do need knits even when we're in the height of summer. And for the quality that they're offering, especially with their cashmere, I feel like is some of the best value that you can get. This is the beautiful off-white ivory. It's even kind of a very light cream color. Pick this up to wear coming into autumn winter. I love doing like an all cream or all off-white tonal look. I just think it's so chic. They really are the softest thing ever. And if you're someone who regular wool tends to itch your skin, whether it's natural fibers or synthetic, then do try a cashmere piece, because I guarantee you they are the softest things known to man. And especially this style has that like fuzzy feeling. It's like a hug. It's so gorgeous, and it really helps that not only is this so comfortable, but it's also such a versatile, timeless piece as well. It's so easy to style. You can wear it dressed down with jeans. You can dress it up with, let's say, a silk midi skirt or a pair of silk trousers. Speaking of silk trousers, I actually picked up 2 pairs from Lilysilk, and these were on my wish list for so long. I'd seen so many creators on the likes of TikTok that actually bought these pants and were styling them, and they just had such good reviews about the quality and that they wash really well. If there's 2 things that they do incredibly well, it is their silks and their knitwear. It's really what they're known for. And look, this is just so creamy and gorgeous. You'll see me wearing these with some of the knitwear. I just think it's such a chic combination, especially coming into the autumn winter season. A beautiful cozy knit and then pair it with a really luxurious silk trouser. I actually think they're a fantastic versatile basic in general, because you can style them with so many different things. You can dress them up with like silk tops, you can wear them with blazers, you can dress them down with knits, as I said. You can even wear them with a simple t-shirt. They're just so chic and elegant, and I had to get the 2 colors. They actually also have a like creamy brown color that is also on my list. But I think I'm going to wear these so much over the coming months, especially as we come into the autumn season and it cools down a little bit. I think a silk trouser is a great basic to have. So next up from Lilysilk, I picked up this fitted short sleeve cashmere top. Take a simple piece like a t-shirt cut, go for it in wool and cashmere fabrics. It gives you the kind of styling possibilities of a t-shirt, but it gives you the comfort and warmth that cashmere gives. It's so soft on the skin, it's temperature regulating. Always say this about simple things like t-shirts. They're such workhorse for us in our wardrobe. It's definitely something that I'm always happy to invest in because I know it's always going to be so useful. Next piece that I picked up is this fitted crew neck cardigan. Now this is in the exact same beautiful 100% cashmere material. Cardigans in general are such a handy piece coming into autumn, and they're always in my capsule wardrobe roundup. If you see, I do those videos every season. Because they're the same material, they actually pair together really well. So again, you could easily style these with a pair of trousers and dress them up, or a midi skirt, or you could easily dress them down with jeans, but they're going to be such a comfortable piece to wear coming into autumn. The last cashmere piece I picked up is this beautiful v-neck cashmere jumper that I'm wearing right now. This is again in the navy color. I love navy as a color to style. Instead of black, I'm going for browns and navies, and I'm finding them often easier to style. And this v-neck style I adore. I especially love wearing it with these crew neck t-shirts underneath. And I'm very picky about my t-shirts. If you watch my channels before, you'll probably have seen this. So this is the Timeless Essential silk jersey t-shirt. It is incredibly comfortable, more of a fitted style, which again I feel like is a little bit dressier. It pairs really well with certain things in terms of layering. When I have these v-necks here, I like having it a fitted crew neck, that it's not like too loose at the neck, but again it's extremely comfortable on the skin. Like you can really feel it. It's so kind of silky. Silk jersey fabric is made from materials that contain natural protein fibers, so they're extremely gentle and just feel really nice on the skin. This collection comes in multiple colors and multiple styles. So this is the short sleeve version, and then I also have the long sleeve version in this color as well. Coming into autumn, a long sleeve t-shirt is a very useful basic because it's perfect for layering under things, but it gives you that added level of comfort and just snuggliness. Those are all the pieces that I picked up from Lilysilk, and they have very kindly reactivated my discount code, which I will pop here on screen for you. I highly recommend using it, especially when you are picking up pieces like cashmere, because you get such a nice chunk off. If I can recommend one thing, I know so many of you have bought this piece on my recommendation, the brushed cashmere pullover. You will wear it more than any other jumper in your wardrobe. I will leave everything in the description below. So moving on, I have some pieces that I picked up from Naked Fashion, and I often use them to do a refresh of my basics, especially at this time of year. I really like to look at where the gaps are in my wardrobe, and something that I've noticed is that I've been wearing a lot more tank tops recently. I find when the weather is still warm but we're moving into autumn, I want to layer up with my blazers and my jackets, but I don't want to be too hot. Naked Fashion have really nice tank tops. They basically do a length that I really like. It hits just at the hips. Sometimes I find tank tops can be too long line, so I end up with too much fabric, but these ones are a very nice cut. So I picked them up in the cream color, I got the gray color, and then I got the kind of light caramel brown color, and again they were really good value. And I picked up 2 pairs of jeans, and these are in a lower waist style. A good few months ago I picked up this exact style from Naked Fashion in a dark denim wash, and I absolutely love the fit. They're not extremely low rise, but they are on the lower side, and I find that cut very flattering, especially in the summertime if I'm pairing it with tank tops, as I said, or t-shirts, and then I can start to layer it up coming into autumn with kind of heavier pieces on top. Because I loved those low rise jeans so much, they also were a great price. I think they came in at around €60. I went back and I picked them up in the off-white color and also the light blue color. Something about off-white jeans, especially coming into autumn when you're doing these like all cream looks, I would wear these with my Lilysilk brushed cashmere pullover in that gorgeous off-white color. I think that would be such a gorgeous outfit. It's such a chic colorway to do for denim, and I especially love it in winter because it's just so fresh. Classic Kira behavior. If I find a cut of jeans that I find flattering, comfortable, and if they have them in multiple colors, who am I to resist? Yes, it is a little bit early for this item, but I picked up a coat. Hear me out. This cream coat was on my wish list last year and it sold out. I saw that it was back in stock and they were doing a really great offer. I have a discount code for Naked Fashion. If it is active, I will link it in the description below, so be sure and check it out. This cream coat in this oversized fit with the really strong shoulders, like it's a really boxy oversized fit, that really long length. I was looking for something like this and I didn't nab it in time last year. I think with the discount it was €70 or something like that. It was such good value, and I'm telling you now this is going to sell out. Yes, it's a bit early for me to wear it, but I guarantee you I will be styling this coming into the autumn winter season with like an all cream kind of tonal look. It will pop really nicely against my darker pieces. Oh, I just think it's so gorgeous. They also do it in black as well, and I already have that in my wardrobe, but if I didn't, I think this one from Naked would be a great shout. The last thing I picked up from Naked Fashion is a very fun pair of sunglasses. When I go for more kind of trendier styles like this, I do like to get them as affordable as possible. They're not as much a capsule pair of sunglasses as they are a fun trend that I will use to kind of dress up my outfits. So this style is the kind of oversized circular style, very retro inspired. They also come in a beautiful tortoise tortoiseshell, which I'm very tempted by, but I felt like for this, I thought the black just really popped. It's very cool. It really reminds me of like the Olsen twins. So moving on, I picked up a pair of boots from H&M, and guys, this is another piece that I guarantee will sell out. These knee-high cream boots. Last year, I tried to find a good pair of knee-high cream boots that didn't cost the earth, and I couldn't find a pair that I liked. I knew when I saw these from H&M that I would snap them up because they are going to sell out. I have a pair of this exact style, just in the darker color. I have them in like the burgundy and I have them in the black. They're currently in stock. I did mention these boots in my wish list video for autumn winter. They are going to sell out very soon. So if you are looking for these H&M boots, they are such a good price. They're so comfortable. They're so sturdy. I've had pairs of boots like this from H&M for seasons and seasons. Because they're such good value, they do disappear, and then they tend to not restock them until really, really late into the season. Sometimes they don't come back at all. But if you don't have the basic black pair and you're looking for a pair of boots like this, I would highly recommend those as well. Almost forgot to mention a jewelry update, which is such an exciting new addition to my wardrobe, not just for autumn, but forever. And it is my Cartier tank watch. Now, if you've been watching my vlogs, which I've recently been doing, you will have seen me pick this up. I brought you guys into store, the whole experience. It was so much fun. We did the unboxing. You can go and watch it if you want to know the ins and outs. I absolutely love it. It's such a forever piece, a very special investment. Definitely not a purchase that I will make very frequently, but a very special one nonetheless. I have a few pieces from Sezane to show you, and I picked up a few pieces that are kind of like late summer coming into autumn, but I think you're gonna like them nonetheless because they really do work for the autumn season. First one is their Onaria dress, and it's one of their newer styles, and it's such a beautiful piece, kind of like a mini length trapeze style with like billowing sleeves. Such a gorgeous, cutesy, very typically Parisian style. It's a dress that you could easily wear now in the kind of end of summer, early autumn, and you can style it coming into the cooler months. So you can pair it with tights, boots, you can layer it off. It's just such a gorgeous piece. I also picked up this really cute nori top. This was a little bit more of a summer piece. I was wearing this more over the last few weeks. As we come into autumn, I can easily style this with my denim jeans, pop a cardigan on, cute little kind of raffia bag. Really a way of bringing those summer pieces into autumn. I really like to buy pieces that are not very season specific. My favorite purchases are ones that I can style all year round, and although I won't be wearing this top in the height of winter, it's definitely something that you can still wear in the early autumn as well. I know I mentioned my watch updates, but I've definitely picked up a few new pieces of jewelry recently, and I also picked up this Milo bracelet from Sezane, and it's so sweet. I love the kind of raw pearl detail and the gold accents. I think it's so cute. I also picked up this Alma ring, which I'm wearing here. It's this beautiful little silver ring. What I love about it is because it's this open style, you can kind of pinch it to fit, and it's so perfect to go on my index finger. I am definitely a mixed metal girly, and because I picked up my Cartier tank in the stainless steel, I wanted to pick up at least one silver ring that I could include in my stack, and I actually love how it looks. I have two bags from Sezane, and you may have spotted these if you've been watching my recent vlogs. I tend to show you things as and when they're coming in, just to try and keep you guys really up to date. This is the Faro bag, and it is the most beautiful raffia style. I mentioned this earlier, but I love bringing my basket and kind of raffia styles into the early autumn. I think there's something that's very French girl energy. It's very kind of Jane Birkin style to wear a basket bag in the early autumn. Pair it with your knitwear, your cashmere, your denim, maybe a little Mary Jane strap sandal. I just think it's so chic. And the final piece from Sezane that I picked up is very much an autumn staple, and you may have spotted this in one of my recent handbag roundup videos, the classic Milo bag, which is really one of Sezane's staple and best-selling bags. I have heard about this bag so much from you guys. There's so many of you that absolutely rate it. You really, really love it. So I had to try it out for myself. This beautiful croc print really caught my eye. On the website, it's listed as brown croc, but I very much feel like this is a burgundy. Nonetheless, it is the absolute most gorgeous shade to style into autumn winter. Cherries and burgundies and reds are going nowhere. They have been so massive for honestly the past full year, and they are set to be huge coming into autumn winter again. So it's a really fun color to inject into your accessories wardrobe. So next up, I picked up two new pieces from Pull & Bear, and again in one of my recent vlogs I was going on about how I was trying to find the perfect suede ankle boot, and we did it. I found a gorgeous style for a really good price. This pair from Pull & Bear come in at under €50, which I think is so impressive. They have that kind of Western style, have a little bit of a higher kind of height on the ankle, chunky but not too chunky. They've got that point at the end, like very Western style, which again, I've been saying is so big for autumn winter. They're actually really, really comfortable as well. So I'm very impressed with these. I was on the hunt for something exactly like this, and I can't wait to style these with my blue denim jeans, maybe like a cashmere knit, a white t-shirt, really classic like 90s style blue denim, suede ankle boots, cute bag, perfect. I also picked up a pair of trousers from Pull & Bear, and these are a little bit more out there. So I got a pair of parachute trousers, and I have mentioned these in some of my recent trend videos. I understand they're not going to be to everybody's taste. A parachute style is definitely more of a trendier item. We haven't seen it for a while. It's definitely coming back. But as I always say, guys, I like to be the guinea pig, and I do like to try out certain trends for you guys to see if they really are actually easy to style or if they're way more difficult. Again, this pair was a very, very good price. I find Pull & Bear very good for pieces like that. So always when I'm looking at things like this that are a little bit more trendy, it's not where I'm going to invest. I'm going to invest in my boots, my bags, my coats, my shoes, things like that. So these were a really, really good price. I love how they look on. I think they're really cool, and I will definitely be styling them for kind of a dressier day look. I think you can dress these up for nighttime, but I think I would wear them to like an event, into the city. The shoes that you wear with these are quite important, but I think I know how to kind of style these so they're going to work. But I do think they're really fun, and I actually wish they had them in a black color as well. So I will link below if I find a black pair, but I think this white pair are so cool. Next up, I picked up some cami style dresses that I can wear as tops. And again, I mentioned this in some of my vlog videos. Guys, if you don't watch them, please do check them out, because I do show you everything as it comes in. So if you want to be super up to date with all the stuff I've been ordering, check them out. I was mentioning that I was on the hunt for these kind of lace trim cami tops, and so many of the best ones were sold out. Picked up 2 pairs from Guess, and I've actually worn them so much, especially the black Guess version. I've worn so many times since getting it. I've dressed it up for evenings out. I've worn it to date night. I've worn it to events in the city. I wore it to a festival. It actually is turning out to be a really, really great basic. So if these are sold out, I will link alternatives. Camisoles in like that lace trim are definitely a piece that I've added to my wardrobe for autumn, and I will be wearing these so much. Final piece that I have added to my wardrobe for autumn is the most beautiful chocolate suede bag. Guys, this has been on my wish list for so long. I can't believe she's finally mine. Oh, it's so beautiful. This is, of course, the Demellier Midi New York. If autumn was a bag, it will be this. Probably one of their best selling styles, and I have this bag in multiple finishes in my wardrobe. It definitely is the most worn style of bag in my wardrobe. I have this in a beautiful woven brown color that I picked up earlier in the summer. Such an all-round bag. This with the suede finish is definitely leaning more towards autumn. However, I have seen this styled for the summer months and it still looks just as good. So I wouldn't be too hesitant with fabrics like suede. I do think they work all year round. Like with Demellier suede, it's super gorgeous quality. It's really, really beautiful to touch, and I just know this style of bag I get so much wear out of. It's the perfect in-between size for me. It's not too big, it's not too small. Comes with a crossbody, although I do find I tend to not use the crossbody with these bags. And then it also has the pop fasteners on the side, so you can get a bit more security. You can easily close the bag like this. I have a full dedicated review video on this bag if you want to know what exactly it fits, how it looks on the body, like the straps, everything. This is the new updated finish that I've added to my wardrobe, and honestly, I am so happy. Cannot wait to style this for autumn. It is the most gorgeous color. Brown is having such a moment, but really it's such a staple. It's such an easy color to style with everything that I have in my wardrobe. She is going to be worn a lot over the next few months. So there you have it, guys. That is a roundup of everything that is new in my wardrobe for autumn. I love doing these roundup videos for you guys, and I really like to get them out as quickly as possible. So I probably will be doing another update for you in a few weeks, but in the meantime, everything that you need will be in the description below. All of the info on the sizes that I took, including the discount codes that I have for you as well. So be sure to check them out before you go. If you like these roundup videos, then please do give me a thumbs up to let me know. And if you have not already, then be sure to subscribe to my channel. I post new videos every single week, and I would love to have you back for more. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye.